Welcome to Shark Farmer TV. Today we're in Tillamook, Oregon. We're at Wilson View Dairy, run by the world famous Derek Josie. I had a bunch of cow jokes, but I don't want to be cheesy. I don't want to milk it either. Enjoy the show.
Unstoppable, unshakable, but it rolls off the tongue, unfakeable. It's unavoidable, he's so relatable. Read between the lines, start to loosen up your mind. A ground shaker, a rule breaker. Hold tight, he'll roll you through every acre. So get ready for the next shaker.
They call this calf Lazarus. It's a biblical reference. If you didn't laugh, you're probably a heathen. Don't you love when city people come out to the country and they see something like this and they stop and tell the farmer, hey, there's like a dead furry thing out in your yard. I do it with my wife's stupid horse. When it's laying down, everybody's like, I think your horse is dead. I'm like, not yet.
Hey y'all, let me give you a chick update. These guys are 4 days old. There's about 8,000 in here, and these suckers are fat. Everything's looking good. They're just a little cuckoo, but all is well.
How many first thought that this place was overrun by mice? Quail, they're much cuter. I went to this fancy restaurant about a month ago because I had to, and it was for breakfast. And the menu was full of stuff I couldn't even pronounce. I mean, all I wanted was like biscuits and gravy or maybe pork sausage linked, but no, they had none of that. It was all like quiche Lorraine or croquet madoon. I don't know. They did have a 6 quail egg omelet. I'm like, okay, 6 eggs, woohoo, let's go, let's do this. That's what I'm talking about. And this thing came, and it was about the size of a hockey puck. An air hockey puck. I said, well, does this slide into the real omelet? I mean, is this like the omelet's appetizer? It was like $30 for this little thing, this quail egg thing. I'd like to think it tasted good, but honestly, it was gone before I remembered to taste. On the way home, I actually stopped at a real restaurant. It's called The Last Chance in Peoria, Illinois. And they will make an omelet that will make a vegan cry. And if you ask, they'll put gravy on anything. Anything. America. Seems odd that he's wearing glasses. Because he's bending over. And if those fell off in that, he'd never find them. He needs like that elastic band that goes around the head so the glasses, they don't fall off, you know what I mean? It's the weird kid in school always wore this, right? The elastic, because he broke his glasses in 3rd grade when he was on the merry-go-round. Ever since then, his mom was like, you better strap up. I don't want you to lose your glasses again. If you were that kid in school, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it was weird. It was weird. I can't tell if this guy is the best fisherman in the world or the worst. Wheels are overrated. I guarantee if you put this tractor in drive, it'll pull. It'll be fine. Hey, it was raw, but it's red. You think it could really pull? It's probably. Farming is so time sensitive. You got to play that game. Do I stop and fix it, or should we just go? Here, I just go. It might be a little rough when you turn it around on the end rows. End rows of headlands for our Canadian viewer. If you call them turn rows, honestly, I just don't know what to say to you. I'm guessing this isn't a farm where you actually eat the animals. I mean, the amount of work that went into building all this is admirable or admirable. That's probably both. Hey, there's a ton of work went into this. These critters are definitely living the good life.
This week's Machinery Clip of the Week is presented by John Deere.
For years, I had a pull-behind sprayer. So you got the tractor, and then you got the sprayer that you pull behind. And I always wanted a self-propelled sprayer because, honestly, they're so much better. I mean, they're nimble in that. But when you put an instrument of spraying that high up on tires that are like that so that they can get in between the row, the downfall is they can get stuck pretty easy. And when you get them stuck, whoo boy, do you get them stuck. We are back on the streets of Nashville talking to people from all over the country. We're seeing what they know about agriculture and showing how farm life connects everyone.
I like the healthiness of things, but sometimes the organic sections of the grocery store, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if something's gonna kill me, it's not gonna be this brand of a food I'm gonna eat. Something else is gonna do it.
We're here on the streets of Nashville. We're going to find out what people know about agriculture and how it connects all of us. All right, we're here with,
Jay Pasillo from Springfield, New Jersey.
okay, I don't want to make fun of your accent, but I like it.
Cool.
Joyzy?
Jersey.
Joyzy, okay.
Absolutely.
Do you guys make fun of people from Boston?
We do not like Boston because we are Yankee fans.
Okay. All right, what do you think about Chicago?
We don't really
Nobody
travel
cares.
to Chicago.
Yeah. and the Cubs don't win, so. What do you do?
I'm in finance.
Okay. I don't know much about finance. I'm a farmer.
Neither do I. Fake it till you make it.
Exactly. Okay, I'm here with
Zach,
Zach, and
Katie,
where are you guys from?
Atlanta, Nashville.
Atlanta.
Oh, you're from Nashville. Where are you born?
No, born and raised in Atlanta. Live here now.
Oh, you live, okay. Well, what do you guys do?
We're in college.
I have an outdoor construction business.
Okay, awesome. I'm a farmer. I don't know anything about being a student or actually physical work. I want to ask some questions about like the food that you guys eat, right? So
Okay.
when you're picking out what you're going to eat, whether it's going out or buying a grocery store, what are some of the driving factors? Is it price? Is it taste? Is it organic, inorganic, any of that?
I would say taste probably.
Mhm.
And the
The health.
healthiness of it.
And I've started to lean towards like more organic stuff, like healthier stuff.
Okay. Can you explain why the change towards that?
So it's funny because her and I are on very different opinions about this. This will be good. So
Who's right?
I think I'm right because I think if you live your life in fear with food, like you're gonna be in a bad situation. But at the same time, like you want to be healthy. So picking things that are good for you that'll help you live longer are more important than just picking what's cheap and easy and what you think's okay, but it's actually like really bad for you, can end up killing you.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
I like the healthiness of things, but sometimes the organic sections of the grocery store, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if something's gonna kill me, it's not gonna be this brand of a food I'm gonna eat. Something else is gonna do it. So
On an everyday basis, you're picking out what you want to eat. What's a driver? Is it taste? Is it price? Organic, inorganic, that type of thing?
I guess try to ease of cooking.
Ease of cooking.
Yeah, my wife and I, ease of cooking.
Gotcha. Have you noticed the price of food going up?
It has, yes.
Yeah. Is it bad in New Jersey? I mean, do you guys? This just shows how ignorant I am about where you live. You know, we go to Walmart, Target, whatever, to get groceries. Where do y'all go?
So we have specialized supermarkets.
Mm-hmm.
We have like a Whole Foods, we have King's, we have Trader Joe's,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have the larger supermarket chains such as ShopRite, Acme,
Mm-hmm.
which are a little cheaper than those other ones that I had mentioned.
Okay. Do you pick the higher quality ones?
We do normally, especially for the vegetables, the fruits, the meats, the chickens, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Have you guys noticed the price of food going up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Do you guys go out to eat much?
a lot.
yeah, a lot.
So where are you going to there? Like fast food or sit down places?
Mexican.
Oh,
He'll eat it every meal of the
Mexican
day.
food.
margaritas, huh?
Yeah, Mexican food or like an upscale bar food place normally.
Okay, so the Mexican, you're probably not looking at organic.
No,
Lots of queso. That's what
No.
I'm looking for.
that's my one. I'm okay with it. I'm willing to do it.
As a farmer, I would like to explain better what I do and how I grow and how I feel that's safe for someone like you. Do you got any suggestions on how I can do that?
I would say appealing to the younger crowd. I mean, a lot of old people already have their minds made up, and so if you were trying to reach out to our generation, people in college, would be providing samples of things that are for our age. And so we were sitting there trying the stupid as the goldfish that we're used to these healthier goldfish, and realizing that these are a little bit more expensive, but you could explain to us why they're better for your body, and us realizing the taste is still the same thing,
Yeah.
if not better.
You know, a lot of people will say, well, you're not growing organic, you're growing GMOs. that's not safe, and I know what I'm growing safe, but I want to convey that message. How would I do that to someone like yourself?
Yeah, we just as far as organic, it's not really a big issue for my family.
Yeah.
So as far as the fruits and vegetables, we bring them home, we wash them, and we feel that they're safe enough.
Okay. And I would say anything you buy in a grocery store is more than safe.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of safeguards that go into that. You guys ever been on a farm?
I have.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you?
Small farms.
Did they let you ride a tractor?
I've ridden a tractor before.
Okay. I mean, would you like that experience? Would you like to know kind of like what a farmer goes through?
Yeah, I think it would definitely help people. It would kind of justify the expensive prices of organic things.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing the amount of work that goes into it, and how expensive the equipment is, and the amount of labor needed for the food.
Okay. This is not a gotcha question, but what do you think organic? What does that mean to you?
To me, it means healthier. That's when I see something organic, I'm like, that's healthier.
Okay.
But sometimes the organic is worse for you than the regular things I'm gonna pick out.
Like, do you know, it's a very technical term as far as like a farmer and that. I mean, do you know what it means, like as far as like what organic is? Believe me, not a lot of people in agriculture.
In my brain, when I see something organic, I'm like, oh, that's just probably healthier.
Okay.
That's how I justify it. I'm like, that's probably better for me.
Okay. Well, and that's good for farmers to hear, because we're trying to kind of plead our case on what's healthy and unhealthy. It's such a foreign concept to me to live where you live. What would you like someone like me that lives out in rural America to know about where you live?
So New York City, I don't know how Nashville is, but New York City, it's 24/7. You can go eat a fantastic meal at 1 a.m. You can go to a nightclub till 4 a.m. You can stay out all night long and do whatever you want to do. Everything's open.
Okay. Around me, this is not even a joke. If you don't get there by 9, you're out of luck.
Yeah, we don't go out until 9, 10 o'clock in New York City.
We would love to have you out to the farm. I have a tractor that would love to be driven by you.
That would be funny.
Okay. Well, we're going to have it out in the middle where you can't hit anything.
Oh.
Well, you're a lot of fun. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
And
that was great.
thank you for what you do. We need farmers. We need food. We need vegetables. We need everything that you guys provide for us.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You guys did fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Coming up next, we go to Derek Josie's Dairy. He's a TDF honest farmer. Everybody's all concerned about, the cows and the treatment of the cows. I mean, we've been around your farm. Your cows seem like they're on vacation.
Yeah, that's the goal, because cows that are relaxed produce more milk.
All right, we're here in Tillamook, Oregon. We're at Wilson View Dairy, and we're talking to the one and only Derek Josie. Derek, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, Rob?
Are you guys actually in Tillamook?
Yeah, I mean, as close as you really can be. We're 2 miles out of the center of downtown. So.
Yeah. This is your family's dairy. How old is it?
106 years we've been on this.
Okay. And what generation are you?
I'm fourth. Fifth generation is on the ground.
You got your, 2 daughters?
3 daughters, 1 son. But
Okay. Well, you got a lot of help, don't you?
Yeah. You would think so.
Yeah. Now, driving here, I was kind of taken back because you're not really what I think of a dairy farm as being rural. You're kind of surrounded by people.
Yeah, we are.
Has that ever been a problem?
The only problem we have is traffic during the summer. I mean, we're right on the route to the coast, so you can wait half an hour to get on the highway sometimes.
So your problem is actually other people, not your neighbors.
Yeah, neighbors aren't a problem. It's a dairy community. They're used to the smell, especially springtime after the rains stop and everybody's out there getting manure out and planting crops.
We all know Tillamook ice cream and milk and that. Now, Tillamook, Oregon, does it have a lot of dairies?
Yeah, we've got 58 members still here in Tillamook. I mean, just like everywhere, it's consolidating, but.
Now, Tillamook it's a cooperative, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's a group of dairy farmers, and you guys, you've made like a national name for yourself.
Yeah, because we're not your normal co-op. We do specialize on higher end of cheeses and ice cream, sour cream, cream cheese. Have you tried our cream cheese?
No, I have not.
Oh man.
Yet.
That jalapeno honey one.
Oh, the jalapenos. Yeah.
Oh man.
Why is your stuff better? And I'm not just blowing smoke. It is better.
It's because we take our time. We use quality ingredients. And like the cheddar, our minimum aging for our medium is 30 days longer than most people do. It's natural process. And our ice cream, the secret is more fat, less air.
Doesn't hurt, does it?
Doesn't.
Yeah. Tell me about this place. Is it fairly new?
Yeah, back in 2022, we started milking in brand new facilities. That's been a bit of a roller coaster, but we're doing well now.
You've got the carousel. Is that new? Did you have a carousel before?
No, we didn't. We had a herringbone, and now I would never go back.
Really?
The carousels, the cows just fight to get on it. It's amazing to watch.
For people who've never seen one, explain how it works.
It's a Ferris wheel turned on its side, and cows walk on. Machines get put on. It goes around once. The machine comes off, and they back off.
They're trained to come in. They get some feed when they come in.
No feed, nothing.
Really, they just want to be milked.
Get on. Yep.
Okay. And has that helped with labor?
We are definitely more labor efficient than we were before. Absolutely, and it just helped. We milk so much quicker that the cows can just be cows out in the barns and not have to wait for as long to be milked.
So, everybody's all concerned about, the cows and the treatment of the cows. I mean, we've been around your farms. Your cows seem like they're on vacation.
Yeah, that's the goal, because cows that are relaxed produce more milk.
Yeah. Lazy? Shouldn't they be doing aerobics and stuff?
Something like that. Well, that's what they do with their jaw. We want them chewing their cud, working hard.
All day long.
All day.
Good morning, ladies. Are you enjoying yourselves?
So explain to me what the brushy thing is.
The cow brush.
Yeah.
Well, it is scientifically proven that cows that have cow brushes produce more milk.
You have become famous on social media.
Infamous, but yeah, same thing.
We say mainly Facebook, or that's your biggest
That's
one?
my biggest, yeah. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, a little bit of YouTube. That's like my stepchild. I hardly ever remember to do anything on it.
Well, how many people follow you on Facebook?
1.1 million.
You can't forget that 0.1.
Yeah, it's important.
Do you ever think that a dairy farmer from Oregon would have over 1 million people interested?
No, I absolutely didn't think so. But I guess a lot of people want to know where their food comes from, and they want people that are just going to tell it like it is.
Yeah.
I don't sugarcoat it. I show everything, and that upsets some people. But obviously, the majority of people want to just see the truth.
So, agriculture, farms, life cycles, life, death, healthy, sick.
Yep.
Hey, little one. You gonna come out of there? There we go. And yes, I moved the calf out of the dirtier area into a little cleaner area. So I know somebody's gonna ask that. It's a bull, so the bull buyer will be coming to pick it up, and it'll be raised for beef.
Like in general, your bread and butter follower, who would that be?
In the beginning, it was more rural, agricultural people.
Yeah.
But now you look at my demographics, my main places are like people that are in New York City. I reach like 100,000 people in New York City on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Places you wouldn't think that I would be reaching. And that was the goal. So it's nice to be doing it.
Those are the people that are going to be voting without any education.
Yep.
And you have a kind of a window into their life to at least show them this little bit. So when something comes up in New York, at least I'll have a little bit of background.
Exactly. And so, I want to start bringing kids in and doing that with the same concept so that they have actual real world experience. So when they do see something online, because let's face it, that's where kids are these days.
Yeah.
They can go, no. I've seen that in real life. I know why that's going on.
What's the biggest thing you think you teach people that have no idea what dairy is?
Honestly, I think people are most surprised at how much technology goes on in agriculture. I mean, we've got robots that push in feed. We've got a robot that does the pre and post dip. It's just so much technology. All the cows are wearing basically Fitbits that are monitoring them, letting me know if somebody's coming down with not feeling well, and we get daily milk weights. It's just so much data and so much going on that people, they go, wow, that's not what I remember from when I was a kid, and it's just changed so much.
Yeah. Obviously, all dairies are different. People's concerned about like how the cow is. Does cow ever get to see outside? What's it like on your dairy?
So the milking herd stays in the barns, and then when they go on vacation for the 2 months while they're dry, if it's their vacation is spring, summer, or fall, they get to go out on pasture. I mean, some of the girls are on vacation during the winter, and they get to stay inside.
Okay, but your barns they're open.
Oh yeah, very open.
Now you have kids. You're running the dairy. I mean, you transitioned. Are you thinking ahead to your kids?
Oh yeah, we have a game plan. Our youngest is 3, and we figure about the time I hit 65, somebody will have decided whether they want to come home or not.
Yeah.
I mean, that gives them 24 years, and if not, this will be viable for somebody else.
So what's the future hold for you?
So now that we have the new facilities, we're right next to Highway 6. I plan on agritourism with the stipulation that I can't live 200 yards away from where a bunch of people are coming to tour a dairy farm. So I have to build Casey her house.
Oh, so you live close to here?
Yeah, we live on farm.
Okay.
So after that, there's a nice 5-acre spot right next to these barns that I would plan on building an actual visitor center where I have a meat market, an ice cream counter, and a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then they can come up to this room, watch cows be milked. I figure I'll hit a lot of tourists coming in. Those tourists that I get frustrated trying to get on the highway.
Yeah, might as well
they'll be
take their
slowing
money.
down to stop, so I'll be able to get on the highway.
So a lot of people look at you in agriculture and go, that's what I hope to do, right? I hope to get not just even a large audience, but I hope to reach outside and I hope to promote agriculture. What advice do you give them?
That's just trust what you're doing, and every little bit helps. It takes a while. I mean, I was going at it for almost 2 years before I hit 30,000 followers. It just takes time and consistency. I don't always post the best things, but there's something new on my page every day. Something that somebody that might be interested can see.
Just ramble off the head.
Yeah, I just wing it.
Well, you've done a good job, not just on social media, but you've done a good job for agriculture. I mean, a site like yours actually helps my farm, even though I'm not dairy, even though I'm not in Oregon. It's what they say, the rising tide raises all the
Unless
something.
there's holes in boats.
Oysters.
And agriculture is really good about trying to sink holes in other parts of agriculture.
I hadn't noticed.
Oh, yeah. I try not to do that. That's the key. I don't bash on anybody else.
Yeah.
I just show my life, and people learn without having to not like another part of agriculture.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Derek, I want to thank you for having us on your farm.
Of course, anytime.
And everything you do for agriculture. Thanks for spending some time with us here on Shark Farmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at sharkfarmer.com. You know what we did when our kids were about 3? We said, well, if you don't agree to take over the farm, then
Right
Santa
now.
Claus is not going to come this year.
That's
So
and
you might want to try that.
You made them write it in their own blood too, didn't you?
Pretty much.